Like all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, on down, shalom to the full righteous remnant of Israel, not been on the hearers of the word produce also. This is Brother Jeremiah, but with a hopefully extraordinary edifying lesson. So today I was just gonna go back into there's a reward for our faith, man. To actually look, let's just jump straight into it. Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth them out of all. So if you're a righteous man, you're gonna be afflicted, man. When the scriptures talk about the elect being tried in the fire and made to acceptable men. Afflictions ultimately make you so like some of my mouth was the word. Acceptable men. Afflictions also make you acceptable because they build you up. What doesn't break you makes you. Yeah, we gonna go through things, but you knew that we was gonna go through things when you went to the truth. When you put your hand to the plow, you knew it was gonna be things you go through. You knew Satan was gonna fuck with you all the time. So why do you lash out so much about it if you do? Why do you just fuck I mean, yeah, we get vexed, but at the same time, you knew what we signed up for. So, now you can pray to the Lord to deliver you out of this trouble. Well, the Lord put you there so you can pray to get out of it. You gotta think about it, bro. You dealing with things in the truth. These niggas are dealing with things out of the truth. So whatever, so come upon ye, take cheerfully. For no chasten of the present seems, let me get that. Because we know we gonna go through things. It should be to the point we should smile when we going through things. Hebrews 12:11. Now no chastity for the present seems to be joyous, but grievous nonetheless. A war that yieldeth peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So ultimately, this is all going to build us up. Yeah, we go through it, yeah, it pisses us off, but ultimately we know that it's building us up. So, just be mindful, because you in the truth. You know the scriptures say what we gonna go through in the truth. So take it cheerfully. Be happy about it. Pray. The water you have about Shemi Shai for, dealing with me. If the Father doesn't chastise you, it doesn't put you through shit, then you need to reevaluate your walk. You need to start examining yourself. Oh, shit. Job 5:19, he shall deliver thee in troubles, yeah. In 7, there shall no evil touch thee. In famine, he shall redeem thee from death and war from the power of the sword. The Lord is going to protect his men from all these things, man. Lord. See, Jacob's trouble is not the elect's trouble. Obviously, the elect gonna be tried in that, but it's ultimately it's not for their punishment, And we just gotta be confident in the Lord, knowing that, yeah, Abba Razazawi a part of that number, but yeah, it's not the elect's trouble, it's Jacob's trouble, two-thirds trouble, Esau, So just be confident in the Lord and don't weary from the path, man. Don't stray. Walk you through the straight gate, man. Because we understand what's going on. We see what's going on. These people don't. They walking in blind. We got a whole guidebook. So just be confident in that and be confident in the Lord's ability to give you salvation. Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for the good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are the called according to his purpose. All things that come together, man. Don't worry about how impossible it seems, how crazy it seems. All things will come together eventually. I had a quick testimony. I had glass in my finger, and it got healed over. It was literally, my finger looked at normal, but it was literally a decent ass shard of glass in there. And I'm like, okay, no way in hell I'm getting this out my finger, because first of all, my skin is completely healed. Second of all, I would have to cut through my skin. I'm not doing that. Third of all, it's just shit, probably just a part of my afflictions. So then, a few weeks later or a month or so later, I end up punching a box at work, and the glass shot out right on my finger. Because by that time, it turned into a blister and shit, turned into a bubble, whatever. But the point is that the glass shot out right on my finger, bro. In a week prior or 2 weeks prior, my mom said she gonna take me to the hospital, but I said I'm not missing camp for no glass in my finger. If the Lord go kill me, he go kill me. And if he not, he not. But I'm not gonna risk missing the work of the Lord for something so minute. Going to the emergency room, and the whole time the Lord just took it right out my finger. So it's like, it's things like that, little things like that, that'll build up your faith little by little. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take those things into account. So just remember who you're fighting for. And remember the Lord. The Lord fuck with you, bro. You don't fuck with them, bro. Be proud. Be not proud. Be glad in that, bro. Be happy that the Lord dealing with you, bro. And use it, and use that to the best of your ability. Use that the Lord dealing with you to the best of your ability. Okay, Lord dealing with me. Let me do this then. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay, I can understand this. Let me dive into this. So just be circumspect and observant and attentive. Shalom.